If you are between the age of 21 to 55, you have a minimum of secondary diploma, you have a dream to migrate to Canada with your family, this video that you're about to watch could be the breakthrough that you have been praying for. By the time you finish watching this program, you would have understood how you and your family can legally migrate from Canada, from your home country to Canada, with either work permit given to you in your home country, or you have your permanent resident in your home country. The program that I'm about to tell you today, it was designed by one of the richest provinces in Canada to try to attract economic immigrants. They only want to attract people who want to come and work in Canada. Okay? This program that I'm about to tell you now, it's a standalone program. What I mean by that is that it's not, you do not need to have express entry profile to be able to relocate to Canada under this program. The process of the time frame to process your application under this program is between 3 to 6 months. Okay, during that time, if you find a job, you will be able to apply for a expediential work permit, which allows you to come to Canada as a foreigner to take up job. Whilst you are in Canada, you will be able to, in parallel, process your permanent resident. Once your permanent resident is approved, what you need to do is to inform the authorities in this province, and they will switch you from expediential work permit to permanent resident. Okay, it's as simple as that. If you are coming across my video for the first time, my name is Francis AZ. I do videos on migration through the different routes, such as students, workers, skilled, unskilled. Anything you're looking for, this is where you want to be. I always say to people, immigration policy changes from time to time. It is in your best interest for you to subscribe to this channel like ours to make sure that you do not miss out, because the program I'm talking about today, it's not going to be around in the next 8 months time, because new program will come. So you absolutely have to have a can never give up attitude and can do attitude if you want to travel without paying agent. It's not enough for you to watch one video, expect things to happen. If things doesn't happen, then you become disappointed. No, you have to give up. Most of us that are where we are today, we tried different options and we didn't give up. That is why we are where we are today. So you must have that attitude. So the program we're going to talk about today is the Nova Scotia Occupation in Demand Stream. Okay, so the Occupation in Demand Stream was set up to try attract the best workers to come to Nova Scotia to work. A lot of people do not know that Nova Scotia is one of the provinces in Canada that has 9 different programs to bring foreign workers into the country. I will show you this. I will show you at the end of this video how you can apply for job, how you can set up your account on this profile. I will explain all the processes to you, the website to look for job. So you need to make sure that you watch this video to the end. If you know anyone whose lifelong dream is to go to Canada, please kindly share this video with them. There's a lot of opportunity out there. You don't need to be selfish about it. Canada has is a land of opportunity, is a land of immigrants. There are lots of options, lots of programs. You do not need to hold things to yourself, okay? Apart from Canada, we have other programs in Australia, New Zealand, Germany, the UK, Ireland. there has never been an easier time for people to migrate than now. The industrialized nation, they are crying out for workers. So if you really want to migrate, this is the easiest time to migrate. As long as you have never give up and can do attitude, if you have that, you will never, you will achieve your goal. I can guarantee that you will achieve your goal. You will migrate without spending a dime to an agent, because the opportunity is there. We're giving you this information now so that you do not have to pay an agent. So I'm going to go through now. I'm going to show you the website and how you can apply, and I'm going to bring everything to you. At the end of this video, I'm going to leave everything in the description box so that you can have a look. You can email me if you have any question and I will answer your question. Leave your comment under this video. I will always respond to all the comments, regardless of how many comments people leave. I hope you found value for this video. Give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube will share it to other people, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook. So let me show you now. Okay, so this is how you search for the program. The name of the program, as I said in the beginning, is Nova Scotia Occupation in Demand. So you type into Google search, it comes up with this. You click on this, okay? As I said before, this program is a standalone program which doesn't require you to have an express entry profile, okay? So it comes up with a page like this. This is the list of occupation on the list. You got nursing age. I'm not going to go through, I'm going to make this video very short. So I'm going to show you. There's something I want you to take notice of. This is how you apply. We'll come back to this in a sec. So you click on application guide, which is a guide that will tell you everything you need to know. So it comes up with this page, this one. So here you can see occupation in demand stream application guide, Nova Scotia. The first thing they did, they welcome you for coming to this page. It's okay, so let's see what it says here. I'm gonna make it very, very quick. So listen, this is a lengthy document. We don't have time to be going through everything. I will only show you the essential parts that you need to know, okay? So let's just quickly go to where we're looking for. Thank you for choosing Nova Scotia, okay? So read this guide to help you. So these are the occupation in demand. I want to stress this. The list of occupation you see on this list now changes every 6 months depending on the economic demand for the occupation. So, for example, truck driver, nurse aide, food and beverage, which are currently on this list, may not be on this list in 6 months' time. If your profession or trade is currently not on this list, as I said, do not give up. Register on the job bank. In 6 months' time, your skill or profession may be added to the list. So don't give up. If you want to immigrate without paying agent and falling victim to scam, you must have a can-do, never give up attitude. So let's go through the bottom again. So you must have a full-time permanent job. So you must have a full-time permanent job in Nova Scotia, which gives you 30 hours for you to apply under this scheme. And you cannot apply on this scheme if if your sole purpose is to reunite with your family, or you are going to Canada to seek refugee or asylum, or you are a protected person, okay? This scheme is not for you. This scheme is for those that want to migrate to Nova Scotia to work, okay? So let's see, say occupation in demand may be right for you if you have been offered a full-time 30 hours work. Your offer is a permanent job. Permanent means there's no end date in the job. The job you have been offered is located in Nova Scotia. You intend to live in Nova Scotia. Your employer is a Nova Scotia employer. That means if the employer is a commercial business, the person that is employing you must be someone who, or a company that pays their taxes in Nova Scotia, okay? And they have been operating the last 2 years. That is the first part of the requirement. So let's just quickly whiz down to the bottom again. Occupation in demand stream may be right for you if you meet the following criteria. You will be paid sufficient wage or salary for your job. Your employer is not bringing you to Canada to underpay you. You are on this, your skill is on the shortage of occupation list, such as nursing aide, that's healthcare assistant, food and beverage server, food counter attendant, kitchen helper, and related support occupation, light duty cleaner, truck driver, heavy equipment operator, construction trade helper and laborer. You are between the age of 21 to 55. You have a high school diploma and you have the training skills and credential needed for the job. Okay? You have proof of your immigration status in your country. So, for instance, if you are not living in the country where you were born, you need to have a residential permit. Say, for instance, you are from Zimbabwe, but you are currently living in South Africa. You need to have a legal document to say that you're legally resident in that country to apply. Okay, you have worked in the last 12 calendar months within the last 5 years. So you have worked in the last 12 months, and you will have to provide a reference from your current employer. You need to have a minimum of level 4 English or French to apply under this program. That's very important. And you will have a proof of funds, which is in line with the federal government in Canada's recommendation. Okay, so that is it. Those are the things you need. Those are the things you need to know. Uh, so I want you to read something very important to you. So it says, next, if you are nominated by the province of Nova Scotia, apply to IRCC, that is the governing body that is in control of immigration in Canada, for your permanent resident visa within 6 months. So they will issue you a certificate, and you have 6 months from the day you receive your certificate to apply for your permanent residence certificate. Okay, so like I said, from the day you receive your certificate, you have to apply. So you may submit your application by yourself, or you may ask. This application, it covers for you, your spouse, and your children if you have children. So this package is a family package that leads to permanent resident in Canada. So again, I want to stress, you receive your certificate. You've got 6 months to apply. Okay, so let's see. I don't think this information for now, you need this information, because I don't want this video to be very long. I've said I'm going to leave this document at the bottom description page so you can go through it. All you need to do to go through it, just to click on guide. Okay, so in order to apply, how do we apply will be the next question. Okay, so you can apply for this. Here is where you apply. So you click on apply online. Okay, it takes you to this page. The application process will only take you 60 minutes to apply. So you click on apply now. Okay, so because we're applying for the first time, we have to create an account with them. Okay, so we click on that. Okay, so the next thing we do is we continue. We click on continue. Okay, so let's go to the bottom here. We click on continue again. So you will put your name here, your details here, and everything here. Because I'm not going to go beyond this page. So this is how the process of how you create an account and you continue with your application. So the next thing I want to show you is how you look for job. Okay. So this is the site that this is how you look for job. So this site is very important. I want you to take advantage of this. This is actually the first time I've come across this. Okay. So this software is artificial intelligence that helps you build your covering letter. I would encourage you to use this because it's very rare for you to come across this tool. So what it helps is that it helps you with words and key words that you can use to build your covering letter to make it attractive for prospective employers. So use this. Once you have built your covering letter, there are other sites that might help you with your CV as well. If you contact me at my email, which I'm going to leave in the description of this video, the description, I can give you some website that can help you with CV. So this one, use it to build your covering letter. Once you have built your covering letter, you can upload your CV. I would encourage you again to upload your CV here. Assuming you've looked the job that your skill or qualification or profession or trade is currently not on this list. As I said before, it changes every time. So continue to check. But you can upload your CV here because prospective employers, what they normally do is that they go on this site to look for CV. They can actually contact you before you actually see the job. And also, if you set up this, if you create a profile here, which is free by the way to register on this site, okay? So if you do that, when a job is released, you would receive alert straight away, which will tell you that the job that you have been looking for has been released so that you can be the first person to apply. So I would encourage you to use this tool. So that is this. So the next thing I want to show you, a lot of people do not know that Nova Scotia has a lot of immigrant program. For instance, these are other programs which is actually different from the one we're talking about. Now, they have Nova Scotia is one of the provinces in Canada that has the highest numbers of programs to try to attract immigrants to their province to come and work. So you have the Nova Scotia labor market priority for physician, entrepreneur, international graduate entrepreneur, international graduate in demand, skilled workers, occupation in demand, Nova Scotia experience express entry. So if your skill is currently not on the list, the list that we've just shown you today, you can also look at others ones. Like I always say, if you want to immigrate, you must have a never give up and can do spirit because you may not get what you're looking for the first one. You have to continue to push. The alternative is for you to go and give an agent money with the outcome not known. You may not see the agent again. They may promise you everything, but they may not be able to deliver. So these are other programs that I would encourage you to also explore. I'm trying to make these videos short. So the last thing I'm going to show you is the Canadian Job Bank, which you can actually use to look for jobs in Nova Scotia. Again, if you're using the Canadian Job Bank to look for a job in Nova Scotia, what I will advise you to do is if you're using this site, make sure you filter the job search. Okay, so for instance, you don't need information such as just make sure you use the advanced search when you're using the job bank so that information that you don't need, it doesn't come up. Make sure you just put you use the advanced search, put jobs that are specified for foreigners, okay, and click Nova Scotia, click the job that you're looking for, click Nova Scotia, and use the advanced search to filter it so that it's only job for foreigners that you are going to see. Again, if you want any information, I can give you the information. The key things I want you to take away from watching this video is that this program in Nova Scotia is a stand-alone program, which means that you do not need express entry to come to Canada. Once you find a job, if your skill or your occupation is on the list of demand list, what you need to do is to find a job. Once you find a job, you can apply for your start your application. If you find a job, you can then apply for expediential work permit, which allows you to come to Canada. When you arrive in Canada, then you'll be processing your residential permit in parallel whilst you are in Canada as a foreign worker. When your residential permit is out, all you need to do is just to inform the Nova Scotia authority to say you want to switch from expediential work permit to permanent resident. Again, this program is very, very good. It would allow you from anyone between the age of 21 to 55 can move to Canada under this program with their family, and it's within a short space of time. If you come into Canada on this program and you come in with your residential permit, you will be able to apply for permanent resident after one year. If you haven't started following Launch Club, I don't know what you're doing, because Launch Club is the place to be for any updates about migration. If your dream is to migrate this year, there are a lot of opportunities we are searching for to make sure our people have the information to migrate without paying agents. Okay, so we have all the information. If you have any questions, email me at the bottom. My email is there. I will try to respond to your email as quick as possible. This year, if your dream is to migrate, you can't do it without paying any agent. The opportunities are unlimited, different countries. So we have programs for everyone. Make sure you're following Launch Club. Immigration policy changes from time to time. You need to be informed. It's not enough for you to watch one video and things didn't work out the way you want. You give up. You must have a can-do, never give up attitude. I hope you found value for this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on my Facebook. Thank you so much for all this support, and I pray that your wish comes true very, very soon. God bless you, and God grant you your heart desire. Thank you. I'll see you in my next video.